Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about the Fujifilm OM-2N. Don't ask me what the N stands for. So this one's definitely a pretty awesome camera, definitely a great starter camera, and this actually was my grandparents'. It was probably super futuristic at the day to have auto functions and have exposure compensation. Pretty cool. So one thing that is unique about this camera is the shutter speeds are actually on kind of the, almost like the lens. It looks like it's on the lens, but it's actually not. It's actually in front of the lens. I actually only have one lens for this. Just a 50, 1.8 though. And the other weird thing is, well, not weird, but interesting thing is the aperture ring is kind of in front of the focus ring, which I find to be kind of weird. Anyway, functionality on this is really awesome. I like all the features that it has, not that I use them all the time, but it's cool to have them. It's got a hot shoe on top, which I think is hilarious. It has this like top pin thing. I really don't know what to call it. It's kind of broken. It's the only thing that's actually broken on the camera. This was actually really mint. So, ooh, it's falling apart. Put it back. Put it back. So it's got like, it's almost like on top, it looks like a PC sync. It might be PC sync, I don't know. Anyway, I'd rather it be a hot shoe anyway, so. Oh crap. Put it back on. It's got 2 pins on it too. I don't know what's up with that. It's like 2 pins and a PC sync. Anyway, I just think it's funny how it like locks in. One thing I really like about this is the viewfinder. The viewfinder is freaking huge. It really is. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to show this, but it's really great when you put it into auto. The there's a needle for exposure, and then when you pop it over into auto, the almost like a chart kind of comes out to the side. It's pretty funny. It almost comes out like comically. Other than that, it's pretty standard. Oh, it's got a PC over here too. Huh. Yeah, on top it's definitely not a PC. Over here it is. Anyway, so I shot with this camera quite a bit, and I was shooting some people. This is Hannah, and this was actually with Akhtar 25 expired film. It's pretty cool stock. Anyway, I think it's really cool how sharp it is. That's got to be due to my my grandparents taking care of it, I assume. Anyway, and then here's it actually in action. It's winter now, but this was back when it was actually nice and sunny out. This is a model Deb. Here are some shots. Actually overexposed these because of such a bright background. And I was really digging this window, I gotta say. So anyway, here are some more examples. And one thing I always forget is, I mean, obviously these older lenses don't have IS, and I think I've just been spoiled by being able to think I can handhold like, you know, 60th of a second or whatever, but anyway, on old lenses you can't. Hey, what do you know? This also has an MD on it. Maybe this was the doctor version. I don't know. Anyway, maybe I'll look it up right now. Alright, I just looked it up. There's basically no difference. It's exactly the same. Ugh, I'm like trying to get out of the sun. So, I would definitely recommend this camera for beginners and stuff like that. It's a really cool camera, and it's got all the features that you need and probably some that you don't even need. So, you know, it's cool to be over featured.